I first got into nutrition when I realized that that was going to be what made me successful as an athlete or didn't. I first got into triathlon when I was around 15, and I realized that to be successful, of course, I'd have to train a huge amount. So what I did is I looked at some of the top athletes' training programs, and I looked at just average athletes' training programs. What really surprised me is that there's very little difference between the top in the world and just the average. So of course my question to myself was, what separates number one from those who are just kind of mid-pack if the training program's the same? What I realized was that it has to do with what happens in between training. It has to do with recovery. And a huge part of recovery has to do with nutrition. And I tried a whole bunch of different types of eating plans. I tried high carb, low carb, high protein, low protein, all these different things. And some were better than others, but usually they weren't good. There was nothing I found that was really good. And then I tried a completely plant-based diet. So no animal products at all, no dairy, no eggs, no honey. And at first it didn't work well. I was tired, I was hungry, I didn't recover well, I was lethargic. And recovery was really bad, and that was a big problem, so I couldn't train much. So I found that if I wanted to eat a plant-based diet, I would have to learn more about it. And I found the things I was lacking was vitamin B12, iron, calcium, omega-3 fatty acids, complete protein. I found plant-based sources for all these different foods, blended them together, and had a blender drink every day. And eventually that is what evolved into what is now Vega. But that's how it started back when I first made it for myself. And it worked really well. My recovery was so much better. I was able to actually train more than other people. Therefore, I improved quicker and was able to start my professional career much earlier than I would have had I not paid close attention to detail and recovery. And that was really the only thing that separated me from other athletes who I improved faster than. It's not more talent, it's not anything other than different nutrition program. The reason my recovery was faster than other people's, faster than my competition, was because I was eating lots of raw food. And the thing with raw food is that it digests so much more easily. It's got digestive enzymes, and therefore I didn't have to expend the energy to digest it. When you eat food, doesn't matter what kind, your body has to break it down. If it doesn't have enzymes, your body has to build enzymes, which is fine. A healthy body can do that, but it takes work. And if you're spending energy building enzymes and digesting, assimilating food, the net gain of that food is so much smaller. So the total amount you get from it is just not there. Even though you've taken a lot of calories, what you're left with is pretty minimal.